Alright, I've had this Silverbac grill now for about 3 years, and you guys have probably seen a lot of videos of me cooking different foods on it and doing some work to it. I showed a few people how to clear out codes on here, how to take the box apart, and how to do some things along the way. Well, the time has finally come. I've upgraded, and the original panel is being replaced today. I've purchased the new Wi-Fi, I don't know what you call it, the Alpha Wi-Fi board. This board is going to replace that board and allow me to be Wi-Fi with my cooking, so that I can turn my unit on and monitor the cooking while I'm not right here at it. That way I'm free to kind of, cut the grass or run to the store or whatever, and I can still monitor what I'm doing with my cook. So anyway, I'm going to take this board out and replace it with this one. I watched the video on it. It looks pretty simple. I have taken this apart before, so it's not something that I'm unfamiliar with as far as taking it apart. So anyway, just want to kind of shoot a video doing this. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to get you guys set up where you can watch. The sun is kind of bright here. Let me move this table out of here. It looks like it's rained last night, so it's a little damp. I got water dripping on me. Just kind of stick with me here. I'm going to turn this around so I can get to it a little better. I had it in here all nice and snug, and I moved things around. I built a little table so I'd have an extra spot to help me grill. First thing I want to do is unplug it, because I do not want to get hurt or injure the actual grill. Get where I can see you guys, or you can see me. Alright, so I got some tools. Let's take some stuff apart and see if we can get to the board itself. Alrighty. Phillips head screwdriver. Looks like there's 2 screws here in the front to take this board off. Now, I will say that I have taken this apart before, and I have moved some things around on the inside of this, trying to get wires off of the board, because the board was kind of in the way. Not in the way, but some of the wires were touching the fan on the inside. So these are a little more accessible than they would be on yours if you're just straight starting off with the bare minimum. Okay, so it's just a matter of matching up colors, as far as I understand. The yellow's going to get matched up to the yellow, and green, purple, white, so forth. So let's just unplug these. I got the yellow one unplugged. I got the green one unplugged. I got the black one unplugged. And the white one. Alright, now I do have to cut my own zip tie, because I've zip tied these together to keep them out of the way of the fan. And I'll re-zip tie that once I'm done. Alright, those are unplugged. And let's see, this connects to the probe. And I don't know how this goes on there exactly. Is this a wire that I can reconnect? This does look like it's a wire. Okay, but I got to get to it. So, looks like I may have to take this off the side in order to get to it, to unplug it. I don't know, maybe I can put my hand in there. No, it's a tight fit. Alright. Well, I was going to say that should be all the wiring. And it is, except for that one wire. This one wire. This is the wire that goes to the probe on the inside of the unit. Oh, now to get to that, I probably need to take this off. Now this box connects to the side. And I remember wrestling with this thing quite a bit the last time I did this. Hopefully I won't have to wrestle with it too much today. Hopefully. Here's to hoping. Right? But we're about to see, because I'm going to show you all of it. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, you made it look easy, when it's not. You know what I mean? Set my screws up on the table here so I don't lose those. Does this move now? Yep, it moves. Alright, and that goes straight inside. To the probe. Hello, probe. I've never actually moved this probe before. I don't 100% know how it comes off. But, here's a thought. I haven't cleaned this thing in a while, and I should probably clean it while I'm doing this. And in order to fully get to it, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. I do have a new probe. They sent me a new probe that goes on the inside. This right here connects on the inside. This is a temperature reading probe for your unit. It gets mounted to the inside wall. Ah. See, it's got the little connector that connects to your new probe sensor thing. That's a lot shorter wire, but then it connects to the other wire. Okay, so I got to figure out how to get the old one out. That's the trick. That's going to be the trick, guys. So, first things first, let me open this up. Get on my gloves, because it's going to be a mess, I'm sure. Which I needed to clean the grill anyway. Pick up this grate without getting too terribly dirty. Hopefully. Set it down right here. Alright, with the grate out of the way, I can go ahead and remove the pan, which I'll be honest, needs to be cleaned too. It's covered in stuff. And I'm going to remove the cover, the flash cover. All right. Now to remove the probe, Is it hooked on there? How's this on there? I don't even know how this is hooked on there. Let me show you guys what I mean. See this? This is where it's been sitting, but I don't know how it sits on there. I don't know if that's got screws in it. I mean, this thing's got holes for possible screws, but I can't see it. So I guess what I need is a screwdriver so I can kind of uncover what I'm looking at, because it's got some buildup from use. I get my vacuum cleaner over here today and clean it too. Alright, well, what's hooked on here? I can't quite tell. Alright, so this is a little hard to get out. My screws were covered up with grease and they've been 3 years old. So one of these had actually stripped. The nut on this is 11/32 is the size of the nut. It does have a Phillips head tip on it. Like this one's okay, but this one here is stripped. I gotta replace that with something because that's not gonna work. But now that this is unscrewed, this should just pull right out, and it does. So I just gotta pull that out and replace it with the new one. Alright? Okay, so I made the hole here, and then I had to make another hole here a little wider. That way it'll fit through. And I did it all with this little step attachment that I got from Harbor Freight. Okay, so every now and then it's important to clean out your grill also. So while I'm cleaning this and putting this probe in, you can see I went ahead and put a new screw in here. I also fed the wire through the inside. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out while I got the vacuum out. I went ahead and vacuumed out the pot so everything's nice and clean. Let's go ahead and clean this completely out. Alright, I vacuumed out all the stuff that was caked on in here and the dust and stuff like that. You'll notice I've got my grate out of here. I took that out of there long ago just so I could get to this and clean it easier. I've got one screw in it right now holding it on. I wanted to make sure this didn't fall off while I was feeding the new wire through. So let's take that off and then look inside, shall we? Here, I'll set you guys up so you can see. I know the sun is bright. I wish there was a better way to... I don't know, if I sit you here you can't really see that well. Maybe I can angle it. The sun is just suddenly in the way. Dadgum. Sorry about that. I'm going to take this one screw off. And that way I can feed this wire where I need it to go correctly. Alright, here's that wire. See it? I'm just going to feed it directly down and put my hand in here and see if I can touch hands and feed it from one hand to the other. So I can get that wire where it needs to be. Come on. Come on, man, you can do it. This helps if you have longer hands. There we go. I've got it fed through. Now I can plug up the new sensor, which is on the ground. I can plug that up so I don't lose it. How does this plug in? There we go. Alright, that plugged in. I can go ahead and put some of these screws back in this so it doesn't fall off while I mess with this. I only took out 4 screws. Get you guys around here so you can see that part. You guys see me? Alright. I only took out 4 screws that hold this box to the side. Two in the front, 2 in the back. That holds the container on here. Alright, get the other 2. Alright, those are hooked up. Now, let's see if I can get you guys where you can see the rest of this. Where's the board? Turn the camera, Josh. What are we looking at? Can we see it? Come on, Josh. Get the thing pointed. There we go. Now it's kind of pointed without the sun. Okay, so it should be just a matter of matching up colors, right? I got colors of wires, going to match colors of wires. So out of here, I got all kinds of colors of wires. I got one that's kind of tucked in behind something. What is that one? That's the black and white one. Okay, so I got the black and white one inside of here. This is the one that's a little elusive for my hand. And why is it the only one that's tucked inside of a metal thing and not where I can get to it? I bet you it's just a matter of me wiggling the wire a teeny bit. Because I can see the green. Just with the green. Is that right? Yeah, flat side to flat side, rounded side to rounded side. Yellow goes to yellow. I got a white and purple, and a white. And then I got a white and black where I can't get my hand. Alright, booger. Why you gotta be a booger? I don't feel like I need to take the pan off. It's almost like they set it up that I have to take the pan off. I got mosquitoes trying to snack on me while I'm doing this. Well, it looks like I might have to take the bottom part off. I didn't think I'd have to. Now it's going to look like I have to. Which I really didn't want to do. I thought I could be smarter than that. And I was wrong. That's often the case, right? You often think to yourself, oh, I can figure it out. And then you realize you were woefully mistaken. Okay, there's two on the sides. I just dropped another one. There we go. I don't want to lose them. And another one back here. I don't want to remove the whole thing if I can help it. Maybe this will allow it to pivot, because that would be great. If I could just pivot this metal piece down. It almost wants to come off. I've done this a few times over the years, trying to correct small issues. Oh, I love my grill, don't get me wrong. But you do have to learn to work on them a little bit sometimes to fix mainly the main fuel source, the problem with the pellets. There's just some cheap, awful pellets out there that cause problems. And the cheap pellets need to be avoided at all costs. I know the other ones are, sometimes you get cheaper ones and you're like, oh, I'm saving some money. Yeah, but you're also causing yourself a lot of heartache, because those cheap pellets cause damage to your unit when they expand due to moisture. There we go. Now I can feed that this way and plug it in where it needs to be. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not screwing them all the way in, I'm just getting them kind of started in their holes. That way the box doesn't fall. That's got it started. Now, with everything plugged up, I want to make sure this is right, so I'm going to watch the video again that's on YouTube to see if this is absolutely correct before I plug everything up and try it out. So let's see. Where was the video?
Today I'm going to teach you how to swap out the control board on your Silverbac. Alright guys, so to get to the back side of the control board, we're going to need a couple things. We're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of side cutters, and a small straight. These two screws, the two screws down here, the two screws on. Alright guys, so we got the wire ties cut by removing the lower panel. Got the screws out of the control board, so now we can simply pull the board out and start unplugging things. So, as we pull the wires out here, we can see this is a split style RTD. So I can simply unplug the RTD and then start unplugging the components. Your green to green is going to be your auger. Your yellow to yellow is going to be your fan. Your purple to the two white ones, this is your igniter, so the purple goes to the two white.
Okay. Purple to two white.
And then last but not least is your power, which is black and white.
Goes to black and white.
Black and white.
Okay, so that is right. All right, so now I gotta zip tie these back together so they don't accidentally touch the fan. Now I say that because I've done that before. I put the thing together one time and I thought, all right, I'm all done. And then it was hitting the fan and causing the auger not to be able to turn. So the thing wasn't working. I was like, ah, crap. Screwed this up. Good job, Josh. Good job, man. Good job. All right, so it's gonna go this way. So I kind of want to, you know, put these together so that they're sort of bunched together like this. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna fold this maybe like this. Let's go one good time first and do a little zip tie. Okay, now that's a good start. Now I want to kind of bunch this together again, a little closer. And I'm going to trim off this extra. I know it looks like a lot right now. Alright. Where's my cutters? There they are. Okay. Cut the excess because I don't want it to sit everywhere. Now I can see my fan in here and I want to push it. I want to push all of the wiring to the side so that it's not hitting the fan. So that when I put this back on, none of the wires are touching it. Okay? Go ahead and pull off that plasticky top. And I got two more screws to go on the front. Put them somewhere. Let's see, here they are. This will put the board back on. Somewhere here. Let's start with the top one. Maybe it's easier. Gotta think outside the box here, Josh. Think smarter than the average bear. I wonder if a bear knew how to use a grill, if he would. I bet if he tasted one of these steaks, he would. One of my salmon, my smoked salmon. Oh yeah. With the cedar plank. Oh yeah, baby. All right. Screwing that back in. Looks good. Now I'm going to screw on all of the bottom screws that I've taken off to hold that bottom pan on. Come on, buddy. Get in there. hear a big truck. All right, all that screwed on. Now I gotta put some pellets on it and turn it on and sync it up with my phone. Let's do that, shall we? Sit you guys down. All right. All right, let's plug back in. Go ahead and turn this. It's not where it normally sits. All right, I gotta put pellets back in here. I'm gonna put pellets back in it, and I'm gonna clean the grill grate and put everything back in here, and then we'll turn it on and test it, okay? Okay, well, here we go. I'm gonna turn it on. Hey, we got power, baby! Woohoo! Look there. Oh, goodness gracious. Ain't that neat and fancy looking? I like it. I like it a lot, Jenny. You can turn your temperature up and set it however you want. Here lately I've been cooking at 350 on a regular basis. Cool. Alright, so now I gotta get it set up with my phone. Let's do that, shall we? How do I do that? How do I get you guys to see it? I'll sit you right there. I can sit on the ground. That's fine. That's fine. I can sit on the ground. Here, I'll point you this way so you can see the grill. Alright. The thing says I'm supposed to open up the app and set it up, which I have. Alright. So let's open the app again. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I've set up my little thing saying choose my grill. I got that one. Plug it in. Hold down the power button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It says CS. Mine don't say ready. Mine says CS. What does CS mean? Or maybe I should have it off before I press the button. Oh, that's C5. Oh, it's got a power. It's got to like cycle down. I did something wrong. Okay, don't do what I did. Don't turn it on and then try to do the thing. We'll let this thing cycle down. Ugh. It's always a learning process, man. Anytime you got new toys, you got to figure out how to play with them. Right? Can you guys see that it says CS? C5? C5. I'm trying to point you guys where you can see it. A weird angle, right? We'll let it power down completely. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this button now for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now it says ready. Now on my phone app it says to hit next. And it says confirm Bluetooth enabled on your phone. Hold grill. What? Hold grill pause button for 3 seconds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it says BT. Hit next. It says searching for a grill. Alright, it's searching my network. See that? Searching the network. Connecting to Wi-Fi grill. Okay. It says okay. when it sends me through a full cycle, it tells me to run the grill and then let the pellet start dropping so that I can confirm it's dropping and then turn it off. And that cycles it through so that it's ready to go the next time. Alright, so I'll give it a little while and let it drop some pellets. Alright, when I got everything plugged back up, I didn't hear my fan turn, I didn't hear my auger turn. I knew right away something was wrong. I turned it off, pulled out the wiring so it's not touching anything, and sure enough, the power wire, this wire here, had kind of gotten bunched up in there and had stopped that fan from turning on the inside. I moved it out of the way, turned it on, everything cycled up like it's supposed to. It started smoking like crazy like it's supposed to. I went ahead and watched the temperature rise to 85 degrees, and then I went ahead and shut it down. It's on a shutdown mode now. Once it shuts down, I'll put this back on there. I don't want to risk putting it on there while this thing's running, but I knew it could run with the wires just hanging outside of it. That's not a big deal. Only thing I wish that was different on this, the way it's designed, is I wish it had some kind of wiring bunching ability to like hold it to the wall over here. That way it's not touching that at all. Also, this motor right here has a tendency to want to move a little bit, and it doesn't right now because I put some sticky foam pads underneath the corner of it. Without those on there, this thing tends to move way more than it's supposed to. I don't know if that's normal for people who've owned theirs more than 3 years like I have, but this is an old style, and that's what's going on with it. This was like $119 right now to get the Wi-Fi board upgrade, but this will allow me to Wi-Fi with my phone, and I don't have to sit here with it to turn it on and turn it off. I can also monitor my meat when I go to run errands or cut the grass or whatever else without the Bluetooth losing connection with my other probe. So this will be good. Alright, thanks for watching. It is beautiful when it's rolling smoke. I just started it up again. Wanted to see some smoke coming out of it. I'm gonna let this thing get hot for a while and then turn it off just so it can cycle through the new pellets a little bit. That way I know my auger is ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to sit you guys down and let you watch. It's kind of pretty.